Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 27th. We're going to jump right in here, Sag, and you have this Parenthood card. It says, healing your inner child will help you make money. You also have this business card. It says, expect to have an amazing boost up the business ladder. Yeah, all your readings recently have been very good for improving your finances or, making more money. You start off with that Two of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles like work hard, play hard. So if you're working hard, make sure you're playing hard. If you're playing hard, make sure you're working hard. But I kind of do see you just being busy as we move forward through like the entire month of June. It is a very busy time. Just in general, I would also say we have Mars retrograde this year at the end of the year, so I would definitely encourage everyone to get things going now. Like anything that you're thinking about starting or working on, even if it's like your health or your wellness or your spirituality, I would start working on those things now so that you have the momentum to carry you through the end of the year. It's much easier to work on something that you've already started during Mars retrograde. So, again, whatever this is, I would get moving because it'll just make your life a lot easier at the end of the year. And yeah, that's what I see here. You have the Two of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. It's like you've been trying to correct your financial situation for a while. Even if you're a quadrillionaire, I don't think it matters. You could still be trying to work on improving your finances or using your finances or your abundance in a better way. And I just see the Temperance card kind of as correction. It's a card of alchemy, turning one thing into another. We can turn a negative into a positive. We can also turn a positive into a negative with the Temperance card. And I kind of see you trying to rework the things that you're working on in life, or it's almost like you're just trying to, make things better. And there's nothing wrong with that. Of course, that's a good thing. So I feel for a lot of you, that's what you're doing with the Temperance card. It is also your energy, so you're showing up in a very strong position. Now, you have the King of Pentacles. If you want love, you could be attracting a King of Pentacles. We do see a little bit of love here. We go down to Lovers. So the King of Pentacles would be someone who's like predictable, stable, someone who really wants to make things work. So again, and you have the Knight of Cups as well. There definitely could be a Knight in Shining Armor coming in for you. For the most part, I feel the Lovers, again, it could be love because, this is amazing for love. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is the best love card in the deck, but I really do feel that the Lovers could have to do with choices about your finances or about money. I also feel like this right here is about your choices or your decisions with money. Two of Pentacles is like, kind of like juggling, spinning plates, doing a lot, which I think a lot of you do put a lot of work into your finances. I think a lot of you have been trying to, create side hustle, side gigs, whatever. And, I think that there's an important decision or choice that's coming up for you. Traditionally, the Lovers was called the choice, and it just represented having a choice to make. And, it looks to me like you're being guided towards a choice. With the Two of Pentacles, you have the Death card. A lot of death energy this week, I've noticed. So, it could just be a very transformative week. I also feel that, this summer, and especially starting in June, really starting right now, like the end of May, we could be seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. This right here is a white rose, and the white rose here on his banner, it kind of represents the pinprick of light in the darkness. It's like the light chases the darkness away. So you could be noticing that things are kind of improving right now, or there are improvements going on with your finances, or you're coming up with ideas to improve your finances. Again, I would double down on this energy during the summer. I don't know what's going to happen after the summer, but looking at the astrology, I'll say that. And I would just say, create the momentum now so that you don't have nothing pops up in the future, right? With the King of Pentacles, you have the Star. The Star is blessings, or, it's you feeling very blessed. So I kind of feel that you are in this position of hope, faith, and renewal. Those are the energies that we want to embrace with the Star. We want to work with things that bring hope, faith, and renewal into our lives. And that's exactly what I would focus on here. You could also be attracting a person that you see as a star. You could be attracting a very special person, or a person that you kind of look up to or that seems special. With the Temperance card, you have the Three of Cups. Three of Cups, these ladies are celebrating a harvest on the Three of Cups. You can see these like pumpkins growing around them. So I feel for a lot of you, if you're not already, I think you're about to celebrate a harvest. You have the Ten of Pentacles here. That Ten of Pentacles energy is definitely harvest energy. It is abundance and, good things coming in for you. So I feel for a lot of you, you're about to celebrate a harvest. I would also encourage you to work with other people. Even if you just like have an accountability partner in something that you're trying to accomplish, like your health or in your wealth, having a person you can bounce ideas off of or get ideas from could be very beneficial with the Three of Cups. Next, in the area of the unexpected, you have the spirit world. It says your spirit guides are sending you helpful people and opportunities. So definitely pay attention to the people you're attracting. It also says yes, no on here. And I really feel that this part of the reading, and by the way, I don't really feel anything unexpected. I label these rows, but if I don't feel it, I don't feel it. And I really don't feel like there's anything unexpected this week, but I do feel that you are making a decision or an important choice. And, again, I would just pay attention to the choices you're making. You have this dragonfly spirit, and it says shift your way of thinking and tackle the issues from a different angle. So dragonflies are about illusions. If you look through a dragonfly's wings, they're kind of like iridescent. They're shimmery. So it's about like needing to get down to brass tacks, needing to find out what is actually going on behind the scenes in whatever it is that you're working on, and needing to pay attention to the reality of a situation. So I kind of get this feeling that some of you could be starting new projects or new ideas. And what this is saying is, it's like saying, make sure to pay attention to the facts of the situation, or, it's like, yes, like what you're working towards is going to be very good, but also pay attention to the reality, right? And that's what I would do there. You have the Knight of Wands, Six of Wands, and the Lovers. The Knight of Wands is like an inconsistent energy normally. I think you're attracting someone who's very consistent, though. You have the Knight of Cups. So if you want love, this could just be a person who's like adventurous, spontaneous, who kind of, does their own thing. And I do feel you could be attracting a person like that. This could also be you. You could be you are Sagittarius. So you are spontaneous, adventurous, all those things that I listed. And I feel a lot of you could be in this like spontaneous energy. And that could be what is attracting this person into your life. Like you could be out and about, going on adventures, doing things, and that's how you will meet a person. Even the Six of Wands, this card represents a victory. He has won, or he's coming back victorious. He's being celebrated. But this would be a card of getting attention. He has people who are cheering him on. And so you could really be, people could be celebrating you, and that could be what is attracting a person into your life. I also just see this as like a big win for you at this time. So I really do feel big win energy, especially for those of you that have been hoping for a breakthrough. Like I have the word I'm getting the word breakthrough here. You even have this beautiful engaging card, which would kind of, it represents opening your heart, but it could represent a breakthrough. We also have the Ace of Swords here. The Ace of Swords could also be a victory because of a breakthrough. So it looks to me that if you have been working towards something for a long period of time and you haven't been getting results, that you are seeing a different result, or you're figuring something different out. You have the Lovers. The Lovers, of course, could be love coming into your life. So if you want love, here you go. I feel like the reading is talking about a decision or a choice that you're going to be making. This is the direction that I would move in right here. Ten of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. This does not have to be a person. It could be, it could include a person, but the Ten of Pentacles is building or leaving a legacy. It's really kind of attracting everything you want into your life all at once. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be really attracting something that you desire with that Ten of Pentacles, or you could be attracting something really great into your life here. With the Knight of Wands, you have the Ten of Pentacles. This is where all your victories are going to come from. So I would encourage you to, be spontaneous. I would encourage you to, if you get random opportunities to go out, to celebrate, to have a good time, I would take advantage of those opportunities. It looks like, your opportunities are going to be random at this time. With the Six of Wands, you have the Magician. So the Magician said, we are in a time of like heightened manifestation. I believe we can manifest faster than ever right now. So I would definitely, practice proper manifestation techniques. The Magician is also about reinvention. I kind of, like, if I look at your life over the next, few years, I think Sagittarius is going to be settling into something more. So, let's say you have a job and a side hustle. You could turn that side hustle into your business. You could be, settling into it. If you have a job that you enjoy, you could just be settling into the job. It's, becoming more of your identity, or you are making something a bigger part of your identity. And again, it's not like this thing is going to, if it's a job, it's not like your whole life is going to be, the job. That's not what I'm getting at here. But it's like you're becoming more of the thing that you want to be. And we see that here because, again, we have the Ten of Pentacles right here. And the Ten of Pentacles is really building a solid foundation. It would be, building and leaving a legacy. So you could be, building a legacy around, so there's something about your identity here for sure. With the Lovers, you have the King of Cups. Could be a water sign, because we have water twice here. Could be any sign, general reading. But I do feel that you could be attracting like a very emotionally open, secure person. And, on the very positive side of things, the King of Cups is, he has explored his emotions. And he's not like overly emotional. He just knows his emotions. So he's actually very in control. King of Cups people, at the highest vibration can almost come off as having no emotions, but really they have emotions. They just, have explored them so deeply that they express them differently than most people. They're not like having emotional outbursts, for example. You have this willing release card and this beautiful engaging card. So I think that the willing release card is about like non-attachment, just releasing your wishes off to the universe and letting the universe take care of the rest. The beautiful engaging card is about you opening your heart to the things that you want. But interestingly enough, I was getting more of like a breakthrough here. So I think with both of these energies together, you're kind of like having breakthroughs in your life. Especially with this Ace of Swords, I get this feeling that the breakthroughs that you're having are kind of in areas of your life where you've really been working for a long time. So if you've been hoping to have a breakthrough, I think this is the breakthrough that you've been waiting for, especially like in work or business or whatever makes you money with the Ten of Pentacles. Even if you're retired, you could be having a breakthrough in the sense that maybe you're moving somewhere that's like cheaper but better, or maybe you're finding new ways to invest your income, or maybe even if you're retired, maybe you're starting a side hustle or something like that. But I feel like whatever this is, it's definitely a breakthrough. You have the Ace of Swords next to the Knight of Cups. This would tell me that someone is opening up to you, or someone is revealing their feelings for you. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is like everything you want and desire, as we already said, and it's an amazing card. Ten of Pentacles is something that you will work on for the rest of your life. We have had all this Taurus energy, and we still have Uranus in Taurus. And so, that Jupiter-Uranus conjunction in Taurus plus Uranus in Taurus, pretty much everyone, I think, is being called to work on something more permanent in their life. Is being called to work on something that could create permanent positive change in their life as well. And that's what I feel is going on here, is that you're just working with the energy. You're just doing what the energy is asking you to do. And so you could be building or leaving a legacy. You could be building, a big business or whatever in your life. Some of you, I feel you could just be working on a big project, like, writing a book or, writing your memoirs or whatever. And again, if you're doing that, that's going to be very good for you. You have the Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is, again, the illusion. He's looking at these 7 cups, and he might be looking at something that he wants in his life, like a goal, wish, or dream, but there are good things and bad things in these cups. And he needs to get past the illusion. He needs to actually bring the dream down to earth so he can see what is actually going to happen. So I kind of feel this part here, all this is encouraging you to balance your life out and take action towards whatever you've been dreaming about in your life, because you will get a result, and at least you'll know. The Seven of Cups, sometimes we don't know what's going to happen, but you should know. With the Ace of Swords, you have the Five of Pentacles. Some of you could feel left out in the cold by a person, but again, it doesn't even matter. I feel like there's a new person coming in. I would also let go of your fears. Like if you're worried that you're meeting a new person who could leave you out in the cold, I would let those fears go, because it looks to me like you're attracting, a good person here. With the Ten of Pentacles, you have the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords is self-imposed restriction. Eight of Swords encourages you to set yourself free. And Eight of Swords is like only seeing one way of doing things when there are many. So I would like stay open to all the possibilities in your life. I would stay open to all the different ways of doing, pretty much everything in your life. And I would also say that, if some of you feel like you're not, that didn't work. If some of you feel like you're not attracting what you want, the Eight of Swords just says, this, let me put it this way. This right here kind of gives me the vibes of like thinking that you're never going to have your Ten of Pentacles, feeling like you can't accomplish your Ten of Pentacles or whatever. The Eight of Swords says, well, actually, there are many ways that you can accomplish your Eight of Pentacles. You just have to, open up to all the ways of accomplishing your Ten of Pentacles, whatever that is for you, whether it's, having a family, starting a business, having a family in a business, having a relationship, whatever. There's many ways you can accomplish that. With the Seven of Cups, you have the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is my card of throwing stuff at the wall and seeing what sticks. So I think it would be an amazing time for you to experiment and try new things. I'm a big fan of that. Nine of Wands is like the Wounded Warrior. It's a card of not giving up, but really, again, it's a card of trying something again. It's my card of experimentation, and so that's why I always say, throw stuff at the wall and see what sticks, because you never know. So maybe you have to try a bunch of different ways to manifest your Ten of Pentacles here, but this is also a really good card for doing that. And I would definitely encourage you to, try all the ways that there are to accomplish whatever you're trying to accomplish right now. It looks to me like there could be a lot of success coming in for you with this reading if you like experiment and open up. I would also open up in love. Again, Nine of Wands, Five of Pentacles. If you have your eye on a person, or if you're dating a person, this could be like a little bit of a closed off energy, and I would open up. Even in the area of the good stuff, where you have the Knight of Cups, you have this card that says true feelings are masked, and you have this card that says a close friend acts on your behalf. So your friend could be hooking you up with someone. But also, what I would say is that, I think that you're attracting a person who, really kind of lets their intentions be known. So there's like no need to worry about a person being fake or not being who they say they are. I've been telling people for like 2 years now, there's so much I could talk about with the astrology. The astrology is really encouraging people to trust the evidence, right? So we need to look at a person's life and we need to say, is their life in order? Do they have their shit in order, or are they just a mess, right? And we need to be honest about that because, again, the evidence will be clear. And so what I would say here is that if you're meeting a new person, look at their life with this Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is a knight in shining armor, but maybe you're cautious or you're being a little bit closed off, or it could be them as well. So, obviously if it's the other person, there's not much you can do. But what I would say is look at their life, and if it's in order, if everything is how they say it is, then it is. If it's not, then you also need to trust that as well, because again, I think that's when we get into trouble in relationships, when we are like, oh, this, I'll give this person the benefit of the doubt, when really we shouldn't. And I think this is just saying pay attention, but there is a good person coming in here. You have the Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is about being bold, being assertive. She is a card of seduction as well. So you could be attracting a person who is very attracted to you, or you could be attracting more people who are very attracted to you at this time. You could be getting a lot of attention. We have the Six of Wands. So again, Six of Wands, Queen of Wands, Star as well. You really could be shining bright at this time. People could be wanting your attention. People could be wanting to capture your attention, all that stuff, right? The Queen of Wands is also about kind of doing your own thing. She has this black cat right here, and black cats during the times of tarot were considered unlucky. The whole point of the card is that she doesn't care. She wants the black cat. She's going to have the black cat. So it's about needing to move forward and towards your goals, wishes, dreams, and not care what people are saying about it. And you're on the right path. You have the Four of Pentacles. We see great financial stability here. Ten of Pentacles twice to the Four of Pentacles. The whole entire reading really looks great for money. So I feel, and especially for those of you, like if you've been trying to get something to work, I feel like this is the breakthrough that you needed to have, to actually find the financial stability. With the Knight of Cups, you have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, new person. Maybe you're just talking to this person. Page of Pentacles is kind of like a, talking messenger type card. Knights are messengers as well. So maybe that's why you are needing to trust the evidence. It's like if this is something that's just simply starting out as communication, but you haven't met this person, then you're really going to have to pay attention to the evidence, right? But I do feel there's clearly communication coming in from like a person. With the Queen of Wands, you have the Nine of Pentacles. I think, as always, you're perfectly independent. You're Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles is the card of independence. Nine of Pentacles is also the card of gratitude and luxuries. It's pre-Empress energy as well. So a lot of you are clearly on this path of abundance. With the Four of Pentacles, you have the King of Pentacles here. Well, you do have it twice, here and here. So you could be attracting like a King of Pentacles type person. A person who really wants to make things work, a person who really wants a solid connection. So this looks great for, a new connection as well. You have this bluff card. I like this card. It's kind of like a card of calling people's bluff. Or, you have the Six of Wands, which is like getting attention for an accomplishment. So you could be accomplishing a lot, or people could be seeing you accomplish things that you said that you were going to accomplish, and maybe they didn't believe you, but like now you're actually doing it. So I feel like for a lot of you, you're, kind of making big accomplishments. You have this fulfillment card. Yeah, I think there is a lot of fulfillment. This is Saturn and Sagittarius, by the way. So it is Sagittarius energy. If you are traveling or if you are going on adventures, that could be the thing that is bringing a lot of fulfillment into your life. So I would definitely encourage adventuring, traveling, doing new things, doing different things with your life. I think that would be a really good idea for you. Next, you have the Submission card. This card is about being much more free than you realize. There's this bird in this cage, but the cage door is open. So I feel for a lot of you, it's time for you to like set yourself free and realize, it kind of reminds me of the Eight of Swords, right? It's like the bird is free, but it doesn't realize it. Same thing with a lady on the Eight of Swords. She's free, but she doesn't realize that she's actually free. So it's definitely time for you to like set yourself free. You have this Enterprise card. We talked all about business in this reading, and definitely this is very good for those of you that have like a business, a side hustle, comes up for you every single reading. So I would be working on something here, Sagittarius, if you're not. It could even be mowing your neighbor's lawn, right? So that could bring in a couple extra bucks. But what I would say is I think you have very good ideas. You can be enterprising in all areas of your life. So even in love, right, you can kind of like take a very enterprising mindset. Finally, you have this romance card. The whole entire reading is about you finding romance. So I think that for a lot of you, this could be like a new connection. It looks very, very good if you want love. Even if you don't want love, I feel like this could be you kind of like, again, opening your heart to some like a victory or a breakthrough that you're having. And it could just lead to like happiness. It could be your heart opening up here. But this looks really, really good. I love it. So thank you for being here and definitely enjoy your week.